Thanks for staying tuned to your station, the Africa Independent Television, and welcome to your program, Security Watch Africa. On this channel and on this program, we'll bring you that information you need to keep your life safe and secure. Welcome to the program today. My name still remains Patrick Abambu. Today, we will be giving you a number of information that cuts across security in Nigeria and beyond. As we speak right now in the southwestern state of Nigeria, which is Osun State, previously known as the state of Osun, is undergoing the gubernatorial election for the people, the good people of Osun State, to select who will be their leader, the governor, for another 4 years in that state. So far, reports reaching Security Watch Africa is that it's been peaceful. It's been peaceful, though few challenges. In fact, the DIG in charge of the security, Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of security, is with us. Is to contribute on the program. Even right now, he's talking. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Yeah. Sorry. I know you're on the field. We're just starting up the program. The studio will get back to you immediately, sir. All right, sir. That is the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Johnson Kokumo, already on the line, waiting to give us the situation report of what is happening in Ekiti State. He did the magic. He did the magic in Ekiti State. In Osun State is also making sure, according to the plan, the operational order from the force headquarters, marshaled out by the Inspector General of Police. But before we go to his phone for him to give us the fresh account of what is happening, we have a report also from Enugu State. Enugu Police Command deployed 400 police officers and men to support the policing and the security in Ekiti State. And Security Watch Africa's Ernest Enuneku was there and bring you this report.
Deploying of 21,000 Nigerian police force officers for the Osun State gubernatorial election as directed by the Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Akali Baba, is to ensure adequate security for all stakeholders who will be taking part in the election process. The police chief stated that the 332 wards in the state have been adequately mapped out for efficient deployment of personnel, and nothing or no one will be allowed to disrupt the process, irrespective of their socio-political status. Security Watch Africa was in Enugu State Police Command to monitor the compliance level of the command to the directive of the Inspector General of Police. At the command's headquarters, we met officers and men of the command who are fully ready to carry out the national assignment of ensuring a well-secured, free, fair and credible elections in Osun State. Addressing the personnel, the Commissioner of Police Enugu State, CP Abubakar Lawal Dara, said they must ensure that they carry out their assigned tasks professionally, in line with the rules and regulations they've been taught during their various election trainings. The Commissioner of Police Enugu State was represented by the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, DCP Akimbayo Olasoji. He admonished the officers and men to be good ambassadors of the command.
Don't carry what? And it's not the one that you will go and be meeting party agent. Waiting be your party arrangement for us. Some of them can record you. So you must maintain your dignity. Maintain your integrity as police officers.
It was time for the journey to begin, and we could see officers and men in high spirit, ready to serve their fatherland. Ernest Enuneku, Security Watch Africa, Enugu State.
Welcome back. Already on the line is the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department of the Nigeria Police Force, also the head of the gubernatorial election in Osun State, the supervising DIG in charge of the southwestern zone of Nigeria, talking about DIG Johnson Kokumo. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you on with us.
Thank you, Patrick.
Yes, sir. I know, like I said in my intro, I said you did what I could term as magic in Ekiti State. Everything turned out well. Police was called high, and now is Osun State. Tell us, what is happening in Osun State today as you are speaking now?
Yes, the election had commenced, and we are gradually coming to the end for the movement of materials from polling booths to the World Collation Centers, and from there it moves again. Local government collation centers up to the state collation centers. That's the INEC office. So far, so good. There has not been any untoward development.
Okay.
All kinds of complaints, which we are able to respond to swiftly.
Yeah, because one of the complaints that I think that has entered the new lexicon of Nigeria election, talking about vote buying. A lot of people talking about so many allegations that cannot be proven. But are you getting such reports in this Osun State election? What is the situation there?
Yes, vote buying, as you all know, or vote trading, which involves buying and selling of votes, is not done in the open. The person wanting to sell does not sell in public glare. Neither does the person buying buys in the public glare. The transaction is often carried out in purposed secrecy. What we have been able to do is to have our ears to the ground, and of course to activate our intelligence network for information about buyers and sellers of votes. It's either to sit on them before they were able to consummate their transaction, or we'll get them arrested after such illegal transaction.
Okay.
But so far, we were able to continue the incident.
Okay. Yeah, there was a news on Friday, based on intelligence, one of the people that will have caused problem, the chairman of the NURTW was arrested. Did that help to control what should have been a major problem?
A sizable number of people were arrested, and we have subjected those arrested to interrogation for possible prosecution in synergy with the INEC.
Okay, that is good. I know that you have other security services supporting the police in this assignment. What are you getting the needed support really from all the services?
Yes, I've always said it. This assignment is not a one-man show. It is an assignment involving all services, all security services. All law enforcement agencies are involved in these election duties. We had ISS meeting. That is the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, where all the security services are represented. And we also deliberated on the participation of all the services in this assignment. Things we have done together.
Great. So far from what you have just said, so far so good. What do you intend to do for the rest till the result is announced?
This is a peak period. We are intensifying our efforts in need of township patrol and of course the patrols of the nooks and crannies of the state, because this is a period when criminal elements, they want to hijack ballot boxes, and some other criminal elements, they want to disrupt the process, especially in areas where they think they have not done well enough. So what we are currently doing is intensive patrol of all the nooks and crannies. And this we are doing on the land, and we are equally using our air assets to also dominate the airspace. That is our police helicopters that have been hovering round and round and round to also monitor. They have been hovering around to monitor the process. We have very robust, healthy air surveillance.
I must say thank you so much for your time, and we wish you success like you did in Ekiti and other elections. Thank you so much for being part of this program, sir.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you too, sir. Yeah, you heard him there. It's the Deputy Inspector of Police in charge of the Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department of the Nigeria Police Force, DIG Johnson Kokumo, telling us what is happening in the Osun State. And so far, like he said, so good. And now is the peak period. And we want to urge those who may want to foment trouble in the Osun State that are watching us, please, there's no need. The security forces are ready. They're out there so that you will not find yourself where you shouldn't be ordinarily. So be law-abiding. Let the will of the people prevail, and that is what all Nigerians are craving for, and so shall it be. Yes, let's continue with today's program. Yes, like we tell you, we cover it everywhere it is. During the week, again, at the Defense Headquarters, the Defense Media Office, Operations Office, did brief the Nigerians and the whole world about what has happened in the last 2 weeks in the fight against insurgency, terrorism, and banditry. Security Watch Africa, Elizabeth Tanko, was there, and sit back as we bring you this report.
The troops of the Armed Forces of Nigeria have continued to take the battle to enclaves of terrorists, insurgents, and bandits, with more coordinated operations. This was disclosed by the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Bernard Onye-Oko, at the bi-weekly media briefings. General Onye-Oko spoke more on the successes recorded by the troops of various theaters of operations, consisting of Operation Hadinkai, Operation Hadirindaji, Operation Wild Stroke, Operation Octopus Grip, and Operation Safe Haven. The director revealed that on the 13th of July 2022, 6 top terrorist commandants surrendered to troops in Goza.
It is pertinent to know that since the surrendering of these terrorists to our own troops, the high caliber of commanders surrendered this time around is unprecedented. Among them, a Wali, who is equivalent to a governor, and Kaid, a 3-star commander. The surrender top commanders are Malam Mala Hassan, a Wali, Ali Madagali, Munzur, Musa Bashir, a chief Anur, Buba Dahiru, a Munzur, Jafar Hamma, a Kaid, and Abali Nakid Polisawa. Troops of Operation Hadarindaji carried out several operations within each theater, notably on the 10th and 11th and Sambo village in Dandu Meluku government area of Katsina State, where they had a counter with terrorists. 2 of them were neutralized, several arms and ammunition were recovered. It also intercepted bandit collaborators at Dongo Kadi and Samawa village in Kauranamuda local government area in Zamfara State, where they recovered 2 motorcycles, several jerrycans filled with premium motor spirits, several stolen cows at Gidan Isa in Maradun local government area of Zamfara State. the Nigerian Navy ship Okpabana on Operation Delta Save on 5th July responded to a distress call and swiftly rescued a 16-meter sulfur passenger boat, MV New Swift, belonging to a Lagos-based oil service company. The boat had lost its propelling ability at Agbara platform while transiting from Forcados to Bonny mooring and drifted for 32 hours before being rescued by own troops. Accordingly, the crew and the boat were handed over to Forward Operating Base Bonny on 6th July successfully.
The Military High Command commends the effort of the troops in various theaters of operation across the country and also expressed appreciation to the public and the media community for their cooperation and support in the quest to return peace to our dear country.
We wish to convey the commendation of the Military High Command on the effort of our troops in the various theaters across the country and other security agencies. We wish also to appreciate the effort of the general populace for the support given to the armed forces and other security agencies in the conduct of their operations. While we appreciate their cooperation, we also continue to urge them to provide more credible information on criminal activities within their locality. And to you, the gentlemen of the press, we acknowledge your continued partnership and cooperation with the military and other security agencies in the quest to return peace to our dear country.
Elizabeth Thanko, Security Watch Africa, Abuja.
Welcome back. Yes, from one of that success story, we're going to show you what the Nigerian Army paraded on July 6th in Imo State during the Nigerian Army Day celebration in Imo State, marking the 159 years of formation of the Nigerian Army. Sit back as we bring you this report put together by Shuli Daniels.
Equipment in the inventory of any force represents a major component of military capability. Army around the world needs both better equipment and improved logistics performance. Knowing the importance of this, the Nigerian Army, under the leadership of Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, has continued to ensure that adequate platforms and equipment are readily available.
I shall ensure that adequate platforms and equipment are procured both locally and from overseas to engender effective performance of our roles as we improve our maintenance systems to ensure operational success and longevity of our equipment.
During the Nigerian Army Day celebration, NASER 2022, and celebrating the 159 years of formations, the Nigerian Army paraded some armored and artillery vehicles in its inventory, which includes Turkish Octocar Cobra inducted in 2007.
The first 3 armored personnel carriers approaching are Cobra armored personnel carrier. The Cobra armored personnel carrier was manufactured in Turkey and it was introduced into the Nigerian Army inventory in the year 2007.
Chinese Dongfang CSK-131 Mangshi inducted in 2021.
EQ Series 4x4 multifunctional vehicle. The EQ Series was manufactured in China and introduced into the Nigerian Army inventory in the year 2021.
South Korean KIA light tactical vehicles inducted in 2020.
This vehicle was manufactured in South Korea and it was introduced into Nigerian Army inventory in the year 2020. It has a carrying capacity of 8 men.
British Spectrum APC inducted in 1976.
We have Spartan Armored Personnel Carrier. The Spartan Armored Personnel Carrier is one of the 7 variants of the Scorpion combat vehicle craft. It is made in Britain and was introduced in the Nigerian Army Armored Corps Infantry in 1976.
Swedish 35mm twin-barreled anti-aircraft, Nigerian-Italian improvised mobile 105mm artillery gun, Chinese SH-5 105mm self-propelled artillery gun, Russian 122mm D-30 artillery gun, Swedish 155mm Bofors FH-77 artillery gun, Chinese Type 89 tracked vehicle, Chinese CS/VP-3 APCs, Emirati Legion MRAP, Chinese ST-1 fire support vehicle, Chinese VT-4 MBT. The Nigerian Army is no doubt working tirelessly to ensure that adequate equipment are readily available to achieve better successes. Shirley Daniels, reporting for Security Watch Africa, Abuja.
Welcome back. Yeah, that is showcasing the might of the Nigerian Army, talking about the pride of Africa, because Nigerian Army, as we speak, is ranked as the leading army in the whole of Africa, the continent. Kudos to the Nigerian Army leadership and the president, who has fortified them the more by getting all the necessary platforms they will need against the enemies. Most of these equipment are available and functional. But, you know, a lot of people have asked a lot of questions. We are equipped. I must tell you that Nigerian Army is fully equipped, contrary to the propaganda that is going around. Yes, from there, let's during the Nigerian Army Day celebration, there was a media interaction which we brought you some part of it last week. We'll continue with that interaction with the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya.
For everything we do, we must appreciate. I always appreciate my predecessors. They have done a lot. Okay? This command is a continuum. I'm number 22. Number 23 is in the waiting. Even if I stay 1,000 years, it will come. So it's continuum. I appreciate what they have done. And now what we do when we come is also to continue to improve that. Including, among other things, now, one of the most important aspect, the more is the man behind the machine. The machine doesn't fight by itself. The machine is as good as the man behind it. So to improve the welfare and well-being and morale of the troops is one of the key ingredients of my command that has put us in this state. In addition, of course, to the support we have gotten, like I mentioned, Mr. President, who provided us a wherewithal to now continue to improve. We visited troops all across. We know and get feedback on the area that they require input and inject, and we provide. Logistics is key, and now we didn't lose sight on it, and we have provided, and that what has helped us a great deal in what we are doing in the northeast particularly and other areas. Logistics, like I said, is one of the most important things. How do you sustain the troops in terms of their well-being, their kitchen, their feeding, and the equipment they carry? And now we not lose sight of that, and that what has given us an aid in what we need. And not only that, now rain has set in. Before now, we used to have lull period during rain. This time around, there are no lull period. No lull period during the rains. In the northeast, in the northwest, and not anywhere. Even as at yesterday, like I said, sometimes the media only hear one incident here or the other one. Even as at yesterday, even as at today, both the Army, the Navy, and the Air are on. Rains or no rains, we are not stopping. This is achieved because the morale of the troops have been improved, have been enhanced, and platforms that they require are provided. The logistics are also there. And now the commanders are also every time sensitized and visited and encouraged also to take the initiative. We had a sad incident in Niger sometime ago. I went there. When you see what happened there, sad as it is, but I was very proud of those troops, though they have paid the supreme price for what they did. you will need to know probably the quantum of the threat they saw there. The brigade commander told the officer that there is this incident, I will send you to. He said, no sir, it's a walkover, I will take care of them. Because of the information he got about their threat. He went. Now, information usually, intelligence is hardly complete, and sometimes also people can also get, not get it so accurately, and now the number was much more. The officer had the time to run away if he liked. He did not. And all the troops that were with him fought gallantly to the end. The people at Dria wanted all of them to even leave their place and join up. For those of us in this business, we know that is what you like from a commander. That's what you aspire to see. And when whatever happened, they leave nobody there. The commander who went will leave nobody there. He brought everybody back. They were alive. Sad as it was, but it was a very gallant performance by the troops of Nigeria, and we will appreciate them. And we continue to do that. And now this type of courage and confidence and competence is what you see in other areas in the northeast, in the northwest, in other places. Like I said, sometimes we won't be able to know what happened. Assuming, for example, it has turned out what he thought and he has finished there, for example. We may not hear, we may not know. So that is that. And we are not deterred by that, and those criminals will pay for it. In fact, along with the support of the air.
Welcome back. Yes, you heard that. We are going to continue. It was actually an extended interaction where he opened up what is happening in the Nigerian army for the public to know. Yes, maybe we'll want to reflect on the sad note that happened exactly a year ago, to precisely July 15th, 2021, along Abuja Lokoja Road, where our beloved Major General Hussein Ahmed was killed by some gunmen. It's so sad. He was formerly the Provost Marshal of the Nigerian Army. As at then, he was a director in the defense headquarters. It's so painful that it's already a year. He is part of those who support the issues of security and Security Watch Africa particularly. So we in Security Watch Africa will feel for him and will continue to pray for his soul to find rest in God. Until we come your way again next week, I'll say thanks for staying tuned and bye for now.
17th Africa Security Watch Awards and Conference, Dubai 2022, 8th to 10th November. Theme: Post-COVID-19, Sustaining Security in Africa. Let us celebrate Africa's best in police force or services, armed forces, health and medical, media, governance, leadership, aviation, hospitality, shelter, environment, technology in security, innovation in security. Africa Security Watch Awards, celebrating security and safety excellence in
أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح